We are back for another episode. Now, today, these are going to be a little more fun, so I thought we'd go with a little fun heel. What do you think? A little strappy silver. Today we are looking at the Legs Avenue, and my favorite part is the back seam, because who doesn't love a back seam? I think they are so sexy. I'm a little bit of a history buff. Maybe you didn't know that. Maybe I'm surprising you with some information today. However, I remember a documentary talking about during the war where women would take a pencil and draw the line up the back of their legs because they weren't wearing hosiery, but they wanted to get that opinion like they still were. So I'm here for it. I am definitely here. So Legs Avenue, let's talk about them. This is like a costume brand, okay? We're not going to sit here, we're not going to sit here and say like this is like a couture brand or anything like this. It's not even necessarily a pantyhose manufacturer, but Legs Avenue does a lot of costumes, and so they do like accessories, like they know their market. But I do have to just like for 2 seconds talk about Legs Avenue because I do appreciate their costumes. They have great costumes. Yeah, I have dozens of them. Maybe not dozens, maybe a dozen. But I'm telling ya, I was a sorority girl years and years, a lifetime before in undergrad, before law school. And we loved a theme party, loved a good theme party. And Legs Avenue, like to this day, is still usually my go-to for a costume. Anything you want, you just add sexy in front of it, and Legs Avenue has got you. But that is just a little reminiscent. I'm just reminiscing about my past. Anyways, so let's open these up. I am very curious to see what their quality is. But regardless, they hold okay. So quality. The quality is they're very I don't know what it doesn't say. It doesn't say at all. Obviously, like I don't know. Maybe a 20, if that. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. They're very sheer, and they have the line. Okay. See the line? Do we see the line? I mean, they do have a little bit of like a, thigh on it. Which I'm surprised because if you look at the package, it clearly shows that they are all the way seamless. It even says sheer back seam pantyhose. But they are control top, or at least they have a line here, which kind of bums me out because the outfit that I picked today, do you like the skirt? I think it's cute. I did something fun because we're doing something fun today. But the outfit I picked today is not going to necessarily work, but we'll see. Maybe they are high enough that they are still bend and snap approved, but I don't know. That is the question. We don't know. Again, I'm not overly like in love, but when you want a pair, that's fun and you're looking for it, I'm sure they will work. Let us try them on. My concern about this pair is primarily along the lines of, can we get them on without causing a run? Because there's nothing worse than, okay, why can't my shoe come off? Oh. Than a run, especially on a brand new pair. It's just the worst. So let's give these a go. And again, again, I don't even know if I put them in a category. They're just like costume attire, but you can always wear them. All right, these don't have any sort of tag in them, but obviously that would be super silly if the line went in the front. They do have a little bit of a toe, which is fine, and I have open toe. But with a lot of your comments, thank you, open toe and nylons is apparently fine. So we all learn something new every day. Here we go. All right. So far, they are very sheer, probably closer to a 10, which is fine, which is totally fine. So let's get these on and see what we think. All right, we are back. What do you think? All right, before I put the shoes on, so we have the toe here. It's a wider toe. I definitely say these are probably 10s. There are some little imperfections in them, but again, the tag, I think they were like, I don't know, $8 or something. So definitely a budget-friendly pair. Let's be honest. If you were to wear these out with a costume, go to fun places, they probably wouldn't make it for a second wear. And that's okay. I mean, as long as you had fun in them. Like, they lived a good life. It's all good. So let's take a look. Here's that back seam. Ooh, that is so sexy, don't you think? I love it. It's very much giving the vibes. All right, so it comes up high, but it's still there. However, we're okay. If I twirl too much, let's see. Okay, so if I have to watch, but it's not like I have to be careful, like it's showing constantly. I just have to watch. So I don't know if they're complete bend and snap approved, but Mel approves, which, I mean, for this purpose, really is just what matters. But you make your own approvals. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just telling you my opinions. Let's see. That is, I like it. All right, let's put on the heels. And we'll see what we all think. All right. Let me tell you, whoever invented these heels with like tiny little straps, can we have a conversation? Was that the best thing? Like, obviously we don't want like a buckle, maybe. I mean, they are buckles. They're just teeny tiny. And sometimes they're hard to get closed. But anyways, let's see here. Okay. All right. This is like the slow motion part of the video. Okay. We're back in action. So we'll give, I mean, obviously they are here for the back. This is where they stand out. I mean, they're nothing special in the front, but they're giving the back vibes. So I do think they're fun. I would definitely wear them. I would probably, obviously costume for anything. However, I would wear these with something corporate, probably not to court, but to the office. You know, I do have a little bit of a line that I don't try and skirt too much. But I love it. I think they are very sexy. I think they are definitely something different. I feel like they give that vibe where it's like, I'm not just a hose wearer, I'm a hose wearer, you know? All right, Well, would I rate them? I don't know if I can compare. I mean, quality wise, they're probably closer to the bottom. But price wise, they are definitely close to the bottom too. However, I would say these probably are falling, let's be honest, quality wise, they're probably at the lowest. I think that the legs were similarly priced and they had better quality. But I love the line up the back. I'm not going to knock them too much for that, but I'll put them probably towards the bottom. I'm sure that maybe sometimes we'll have to do a little higher end pair with the same style. That might be cute. And maybe like a nude with the black. Ooh, I just have all these ideas. Okay, well, here we are. And that wraps up yet another episode. So thank you so much for being here. Mwah.